top of the moon. I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of views. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this here be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Texas Rangers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And starting this one, Martin Perez.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Andres Jimenez. The wind and the pitch. That misses. And we're underway in Game 3. And here it comes. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Next offering is down low. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
One down, base is empty. There's a strike. And the pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. On the ground to third. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Now it's Jose Ramirez. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. And it is gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out. His second home run of the series. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
And here is C.J. Cron. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Simeon with a relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So man aboard, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Simeon toss over to first. That ends the frame. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Welcome back. And towing the slab, Cal Quantrill.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here is Marcus Semien. The pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. Quantrill back to work. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Seager stands in now. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Semien gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out into center field.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Quantrill back to work. There's a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Coming around third is Semien. He'll score, and the Rangers tie the game. It's 1-1. The tag at third, and he's out.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder, knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. And that's in for a strike. In the air, right field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gonzalez to third and into second with one away. That's a double.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One away, runners at second and third. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run across, another comes in to score, and they take a 2-run lead. Safely into second, he's got a double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Slings to first, and that is out number 2. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Up the middle, Rosario gathers and throws to first, and that will end the inning. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Josh Bell. Perez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. There's the strike. Now 1-1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. That one's in there, 0-1. Bell, the base runner at first with one out. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
That's in there, and that's strike one.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. One left for the Guardians. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Josh Young. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Curveball drops in there.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Going to count 1-2. Quantrill ahead 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's Leody Taveras. And that's in there for strike one. In the air, right side. Gonzalez moves under this one. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Back to the top of the lineup. So next to hit for Texas, Marcus Semien. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's in there. That's strike one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And the 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. In the air, right field. Gonzalez brings it in, and that's the third out. 1-2-3, go the Rangers. As the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez. Perez back to work. Just missed.
That's the ball. Too low.
That's to third, and it goes just foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And that's too high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Low. Steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. Kwan getting to start in left. Batting second in today's lineup. And he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Pitch is in there. Strike one. And that's down and away. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Kwan leads off first with one away. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground right side, 4. They put the tag on him, and no throw. He's into first easily. C.J. Cron digs in for the Guardians. Step off, throw to first. Ramirez dives back in safely. Cron started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Next offering misses, and that's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
And a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a 1-2. Bounced out to short. Seager. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 3 and the Guardians 1. And welcome back. Now it's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
The right-hander back to work. And he takes a strike.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And the 0-1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Kwan makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Now batting, left field.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Singled and scored his first time. Smith, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. On the ground, Jimenez tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Angela.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Adolis Garcia doubled his first time up.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And he deals. Got him swinging. And the Rangers set down in order. And the score stays 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ahmed Rosario. And a pitch. Splits the plate, strike 1.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And there's 1 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's Josh Bell. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1. That clips the corner. And 1-2. Kicks and fires. Good eye right there.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Got him. That's out number 2. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Oscar Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground, out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And they still trail it here, 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jonah Heim. And the right-hander back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. And now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first, Mitch Garver stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1 low. Heim aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fly ball down the line. Gonzalez moves under this one. Looks it away for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1. And the right-hander deals. And it's fouled away. Left-hand hitter waits. Out to center. Straw has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Young.
Next up for Texas, Josh Young. He popped out his first time. In there for strike 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Straw makes the grab, and that is that. Rangers leave 1, but they still lead it 3-1. New inning getting started. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from. You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. Bounced up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Tough play on a nice forehand stop. Had to be perfect right there with the exchange and throw to get the out, but looked like he had to dig into the glove a little bit more to get a good grip. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
And up next for Cleveland, Miles Straw. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at first with no outs here. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So the lineup flips over. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Fought off foul. Smoked into left field, base hit. Coming home. One runs in. Heading for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 3-all.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Stephen Kwan digs in now. 1 for 2. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And now the lefty. High fly ball out into left center field. Seager makes the play, and there's one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on a line. He hauls it in. 2 away. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, C.J. Cron. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs. Slice down the right side.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Jimenez on at second with 2 down. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Leody Taveras. The pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
On the run, throw to first. in there safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So the Rangers batting order turns over, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And here it comes. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The pitch. That's inside. 1-2 to count. Tapped softly on the ground. Rosario. Oh, behind the back. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And here's Corey Seager to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Righty to the plate. Liner snagged it first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. All tied up at 3 apiece. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. The wind to kick the pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Knocks it down.
This fucker.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should take him out yet. I don't know these teams because it's from last year, so like even if it was recent, but I don't know how any. And plus, it's a fucking video game. Like I don't know how these guys all bid. Well, I'm gonna stick with him for now. No, cannot go 3-0 down. Definitely
Josh
trying to avoid that.
Now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Pickoff move to first. Rosario dives back in. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Save!
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One down. Bo Naylor now at the plate. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Martin Perez gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
The thing is, though, what I'm doing, since like none of these are my teams, I lost with the Yankees already to the Cleveland. So what I'm doing is I'm just, anytime I play,
taking over on the mound for the Rangers,
with
John
the team that's
King.
down.
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Because I don't really care, but with the Rangers, I would like them to go to the World Series at least, because they won it for real last year. So I would like them to at least get there, but we'll see.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hit slowly on the ground. Simeon in plenty of time to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So digging in, Miles Straw.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The pitch. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Guardians 4 and the Rangers 3. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Josh Smith.
The left fielder.
The pitch. And there's a strike. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good take.
Line drive. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
No outs, runner at first. Stepping in, Adolis Garcia. That's in for a strike. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's it for Cal Quantrill. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this. Anya. De Los Santos gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line. Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Smith, the lead runner, out at second. Garcia on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
2 on, 1 out. Mitch Garver stepping in for the Rangers. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
0-2 now. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
There's a strike up high. It's 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one fouled off. A dive. Nice stop. Gathers and throws. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Crone flashes the leather on the run and catch. Rangers threaten but leave them loaded. Score holds at 4-3. And welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And a pitch. And that one is in the dirt. 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Pitch is in for a strike. And now 3-1. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Late swing, foul to the left. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a base hit to left. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now down. Third baseman.
So up next, Jose Ramirez. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Joe Barlow gets the ball now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Strike one. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And a foul ball. The 0-2. On the ground, could be 2. On to Simeon. Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
And now the first baseman, C.J. Cron. 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1. Jimenez, the runner at third. Ramirez over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That one missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. First offering misses the mark. And that's outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Two-0. And there's the strike. And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Josh Bell on deck for the Guardians. Two on, 2 outs. Check swing. Went around. And the count's full. Right-handed reliever. Slowly on the ground to short. Seager fires to first on the run. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Guardians strand a couple, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Right. Reliever out of the pen, Eli Morgan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Leody Taveras.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And he deals. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. James Karinchak getting loose out there. Henches getting loose as well. Foul ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now it's Marcus Semien. There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Seager stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The pitch. And strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Bounce to the right. Jimenez. Play made. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. The right-hander back to work. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Here comes a pitch. And downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Smith hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Oscar Gonzalez. in there, and it's 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That misses, and it's 1-2. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 down. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Out to short on the run. Sends it over to first. That's the 3rd out. Guardians go down 1-2-3. And it remains a 4-3 game. James Karinchak taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the left fielder, Josh Smith. The pitch. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. At the belt and fires. And a strike in there. Activity in the bullpen. Emmanuel Clase up and throwing for Terry Francona. Kicks and fires. Into center. Straw has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And a quick out, number 1. Adolis Garcia will hit next. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And that's through there for a strike. The 1-1. That one the other way, and that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jonah Heim. So a change being made at first base. On to pinch run, Ezekiel Duran.
Number 20, Ezekiel.
And there's the strike. One-run game, one out, one on. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Mitch Garver getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Move to second. Duran back on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Now a fly ball to right center. It falls in, and that's a knock. Run comes in from second. Tie ball game, 4-4.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So they turn things over to the righty, Trevor Steffen. Runners at the corners here, one away. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that's in there for strike one.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Righty delivers. There's a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Double play ball to second. Jimenez.
You bomb.
Throw to first, but he beat it.
Okay. All right, never mind.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And now, Josh Young. Line drive. And he'll play it on a bounce. The throw to third. Low. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out.
Shit.
A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. On to the ninth now in game 3. It's the Rangers 5 and the Guardians 4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Brock Burke.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
Now into the game, Robbie Grossman. He takes over in right. Well, one-run game. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The wind and the pitch. There's the strike. That's in there. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. On the ground right side. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Andres Jimenez, the next to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. That one lifted to left. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And now it's going to be Stephen Kwan.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Bird, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2014. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
2 down, nobody on. And now 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
These guys obviously needed to win this game. Down 2-0 in the series. You go down 3-0. Guys start packing their bags. They know that they're headed home. But they came out focused on the task at hand, got the job done. A win in the next game. All of a sudden, we've got a new series.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight, paid attention at Globe Life Farm, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.